You bolt awake, save for the chirping of cicadas and the crackling trying to make sense of what just happened. An hour later, just as the blackbirds and swamp pheasants start their song, you get up and take a walk through the quiet camp. The same day, in the early afternoon hours, you arrive at the border of the Loranian swamp. According to the maps, the village where the occurrence took place is near.
Ready?
I am ready.
Time to reap.
Yes?
What now?
Sure.
So it must be.
Brothers, get ready. There's work to be done.
We're under attack!
Yes. Yes?
What do you
Yes.
want?
Stay close.
Make it good.
Understood. We will do as you say. Your will shall be done. The Exalted Father knows best.
Building completed.
Brothers, get ready. There's work to be done.
We have no more room for troops. We need to improve our outposts.
You got it.
Keep it up.
General, our research has yielded a new technology.
Understood. We will do as you say.
I'm listening.
All right. Give me a second.
The outpost is built, General. We've expanded our borders.
What is it?
I'm here.
Out of the way.
That way?
Go ahead.
We have no more room for troops. We need to improve our outposts.
Yes.
Sounds like a plan.
Yes?
Building completed.
Yes. Come here.
What do you need?
Yes?
All right.
Yes? All right,
Consider it
here goes
done.
nothing.
Must be done.
What do you want?
General, this altar, it seems to have an aura just like the one we saw earlier.
Then let us see what it can do. This way.
Others, get ready. There's work to be done.
Just give the word.
Understood. We will do as you say.
Building completed.
Get ready. There's work to be done. Your will shall be done. Pray. Work. Pray.
Yes.
You got it.
Building completed.
Sure. All right, give me a second.
The outpost is built, General. We've expanded our borders.
Make it good.
Building completed.
Fair enough. Let's do this.
I'm here. Lead on then.
That way?
Move in. Got it. What is it?
Brothers, get ready. Work to be done. Understood. We will do as you say.
Building completed. Building completed.
Sure. They are
Bandits.
fools to
There's
challenge
bound to
us.
be more. Let's
Take them out!
There we go.
Building completed.
Get ready.
No one lives forever.
All right, here goes nothing.
Building completed.
This way?
What now?
All right, give me a second.
Building completed.
Really?
Your will shall be done.
They're attacking the workers.
On your order. I'm ready. This is it.
Consider it done.
Consider it done.
What do you want?
Building completed.
You're sure of this?
I'm here.
Time to reap.
Make it good.
Brothers, get ready. There's work to be done. Understood. We will do as you say. Your will shall be Understood. We will brothers, get ready. There's work to be done. Brothers, get ready.
Go ahead.
There's work to be done. Your will.
We're running out of iron.
This.
What is your will?
What is it?
Here we go.
Time of action.
So, what's the plan?
Presence
It's
here
them
will not
or
go
us.
unnoticed.
Uh-huh.
Consider it done.
Yes. Yes. Come here.
Yes. Just give the word.
What do you require?
They are fools to challenge us.
One step closer to victory.
Lead on.
The outpost is built, General. We've expanded our borders.
Here we go.
Where do you need me?
Yes?
What now?
So, what's the
Stay
plan?
close.
Your will shall be. Brothers, get ready. There's work to be done. Your will shall be done.
General, our research has yielded a new technology. Building completed.
Yes.
Brothers, get ready. There's work to be done. Understood. We will do as you say.
Need something?
I'm here.
Yes.
I am ready.
What is it?
No one.
Need something?
Don't let your guard down! I'm listening.
Building completed.
Over here. Out of the way.
Building completed.
Understood. We will do as you say. Your will shall be done.
Keep it up. What do you require? What do we have here? I am ready.
Make it good.
Yes?
Building completed.
I am ready. Need something?
What is it?
What do you want?
Yes.
Stay close. Over here.
Sure. Yes?
I will follow. What do you require?
Sounds like a plan. Fair enough. Let's do this.
Building completed.
Here goes nothing.
Yes. Lead on. This is how it ends. Damn it! Healing now! Yes. Go ahead. This way. What is it? Let's be quick. Damn it! Healing now!
I could use some healing.
Out of the way.
Make it good.
It must be done. What do you need? I'm listening.
Take them out.
Attack!
I need help over here.
Go ahead.
Just give the word.
Yes.
Get ready.
Yes.
So it must be.
Move in. On your order. Damn it! Healing now! chest.
Damn it! Healing now!
Yes?
Here we go.
Consider it done.
Get ready.
What is it?
Time to reap.
What do you need?
Consider it done.
Go ahead. Let's be
Damn
quick.
it! Healing now!
What now? You're sure of this? Yes.
I'm here.
This is
Fair
it.
enough. Let's do this.
This is to challenge us. Yes?
Attack!
Here goes nothing.
Is that the best you
I'm listening. It must be done. I need help. What now? I need some action.
If?
I'll strike from within.
I need help.
So
It's them or us.
Damn it!
Yes?
Healing now! This style.
Go ahead.
Fair enough. Let's do this.
Damn it! Healing now!
Let's be quick. I'm listening.
Damn it! Healing now!
They killed one of our heroes.
Back on your feet. No dying today. I could use some healing! Try to keep up.
What is it? Move in.
Damn it! Healing now!
One step closer to victory.
The outpost is built, General. We've expanded our borders.
All right. Give me a second.
Under...
More of the crescent.
No one lives forever.
We're under attack.
What is it?
Our presence here will not go unnoticed.
The outpost is built, General. We've expanded our borders.
I am ready. What do you need?
Take them out!
This is it.
Fools to challenge us.
We lost one of our sectors.
Your will shall be done.
Building completed.
Understood.
We will do
Brothers,
as you say.
get ready. There's... Your will shall be done. Understood. Brothers, get ready. There's work to be done. Understood.
Building completed.
Make it good.
Ready?
Yes?
Building completed. We're under attack.
There we go.
Forever.
I'm listening.
Consider
Get ready.
it done.
So, what's the plan?
So it must be.
Building completed.
Attack! You don't know who you're up against.
Fair enough. Let's do this.
Where do you need me? What now?
Understood. We will do as
Uh-huh.
you say.
This way. Over here. Got it.
Brothers, get ready. There's work to be done. Understood. We will do as you say. Your will.
I am ready. Yes. Time to go.
Building completed.
Yes.
Brothers, get ready. There's work to be done.
We're under attack.
Ready? Need something? Where do you need me? What now? Yes.
What now?
I am ready.
On your order.
Need something?
The company needs more food.
There's work to be done.
Building completed.
Understood. We will do as... Brothers, get ready. There's work to be done.
What is it? I'm ready.
I am ready.
All right.
They are fools to challenge us. Sure. Take them out!
What do you require?
All right, here goes nothing.
It ends now!
What do you
This
want?
is it.
Yes. Very well. By your
You're up
order.
against.
Yes. One step closer to victory.
The outpost is built, General. We've expanded our borders.
What now?
Get ready. There's work to be done.
Building completed.
Your will shall be done.
Building completed.
I am ready.
What is it?
We're running out of iron.
I'm ready.
Really?
Keep it up. This
Move
is
in.
how it ends. It must be done.
Focus. Focus.
What is it?
Consider it done.
Fair enough. Let's do this.
What do you
ahead.
require? It's them or us.
Need something.
What is it?
All right, here goes nothing.
Let's be quick. Move in.
Building completed.
Yes,
So it must
Just give the word.
this is it.
be. No one lives forever.
Damn it!
Go ahead.
Now!
Yes?
Get ready!
They killed one of our heroes.
Now!
Yes.
Make it good.
I am ready.
Fair enough. Let's do this.
Damn it! Healing now!
That was all of them. Where's the masked woman?
Gone. Probably with that horde she used to steal the souls.
Damn it. That shouldn't have happened.
I agree. But at least we now know what we're up against. There's a group of rogue sleepers stealing people's souls.
That's an awfully small amount.
Is it? Information is the first step to defeating an enemy. We'll cross paths with the masked woman and her sleepers again, and next...
If these sleepers were also behind the disappearance...
Very likely, sir.
I'll make sure to ask that masked lady.
We still haven't found evidence that any of this is connected.
No evidence, but hints. You remember what that village...
That the masked woman said, "Feed the light," before she raised that crystal to sight.
Correct. It might have been some strange metaphor. But what if that's what the sleepers are actually doing? Feeding the souls to the god of light.
Well, then let's head back to Greyfell and tell the Queen about this. Good work, all of you.
What do you
Sure.
require?
Yes.
Sure.
That way?
You're sure of this?
What's this?
So, what's the plan? Sounds like a plan. Sure. That way?
Yes.
Try to keep up.
You got it.
What is it? What now?
Over here.
Got it. I will follow.
Sounds
Lead
like a
on.
plan.
Huh. Interesting.
All right. What do we have here? I will follow.
Uh-huh.
On it.
Stay close.
You're next!
What do you require?
You don't know who you're up against.
I'm here.
Finally, some action.
Just give the word.
What is it? What is it? What's this?
Yes?
Out of the way. You're sure?
Lead on then.
Yes.
War after war has scarred Fiara, altering the tides of power across much of the continent. In Nortender, a fragile hope for peace drives the efforts to rebuild a ravaged kingdom. A new beginning dawns for the Morhir, as their new settlement finally takes shape, while the orcs realize the dream of the Great Khal in Bargagor. The dwarves carry on in their stronghold below the mountains, and the Exalted Father rules quietly over the dark elven swamps. It is an era of change, of redefining the old and discovering the new. You cast one last look over your shoulder as you leave the Lorrainian swamp behind you. As though touched by the hands of a corpse, an icy cold crawls down your neck. The Horde, the god of light, it's evident that they are connected. But how? For the first time in weeks, the sun breaks through the cloud-covered sky. You turn your horse around to catch up with your soldiers. At night, you lay awake for hours before exhaustion finally overwhelms you. Samsa's words echo in your thought as you fall into a dreamless slumber. The light. Feed the light. The Black One carries the mirror.
Well then, the Queen will want a report.
I see. I had hoped for a different outcome. But you once again made the best out of a hopeless situation.
You mean?
Yes, General Arav. You proved yourself worthy. I hereby pronounce you General of the Wolf Guard. I trust you will lead your soldiers as well as you have done before. A lot depends on it.
Thank you, Your Majesty.
Good. Now, back to the task at hand. Thanks to the Wolf Guard's efforts, we now know that there is a dangerous political movement in Windholm, led by a dwarven priest named Arrakis. Furthermore, the soul vanishing Skadar observed is real, and it's a group of rogue dark elves, led by a masked woman, who are responsible. This means that there are 3 questions we need to find answers to. 1. Who are those sleepers? 2. Who or what exactly is the God of Light, and how does it plan to enter our world? We hardly know anything about it. And 3. How do we deal with High Hierophant Arrakis and his movement? The last thing we need when facing an ancient god is an empire of crazed dwarves.
Shouldn't the Royal Army take over now that we know what we're up against?
On the contrary, the Wolf Guard...
How so?
Because I want to see these matters dealt with as swiftly as possible. Mobilizing the Royal Army would mean a lot of discussions with the other noble houses, for which we lack the time, and I lack the patience.
So you want to make all these issues
What other choice do we have? Do not misunderstand, General Arev. I too would rather but both the matter in Windholm and these masked dark elves pose a...
Your Majesty.
I know. You think those sleepers behind the soul harvest...
It's very likely. Tahar was examining the disappearance of a village when the ambush happened. And, judging by a conversation I had with them...
So it wasn't X-Purity after all?
Probably not.
Well, we shall know for sure.
Absolutely.
All right.
With the help of someone who is on her way to Greykeep as we speak...
Someone?
You shall see.
Fair enough.
Remember when I told you that I've been following a lead? Turned out we already knew that many religions mentioned the God of Light, albeit under different names. There's one in particular...
The tribe indigenous to the Howling Steppes? How can they...
Well, unlike other religions, their entire faith revolves around the God of Light. It plays a...
So you...
I think it's worth a try.
Agreed. General Arev, you will...
Understood. Where should we start looking for clues regarding the...
Well, the first step should be to contact Exalted Father's ambassadors, and...
No.
Excuse me?
Dark Elven governance is... complicated. Even if we were to send an emissary right now, it would take us moons to even get an answer.
Then what do you suggest?
We reach out to a contact of mine, the leader of the Black Company. He knows all the dark corners of the Dark Elven realm, and I'm sure he can dig up some info. With your permission, I'll send a messenger and...
You have it. General Arev, you will accompany Skadar. It appears that we have a plan. The quicker we follow up on these matters, good luck. And thank you for all your service. You have done well.
Tell me this is a joke, Ambassador. Tell me this is a bloody joke.
I'm afraid not, Commander.
I've served the Crown for 30 years! 30 years! And now she discarded...
The caravan's safety was your responsibility. And by walking off with that recruit, you were only 2 years from your retirement either way. And the incident...
Go to hell!
General, is there anything I can help you with?
What was that about? Your argument with Commander Reinhold.
The Queen demoted him for his failure on the Golden Road. She basically sent him into early retirement.
That's appropriate.
I agree. Sauntering about the forest with...
What's your story?
Oh, well, it's not an exciting story if that's what you were hoping for. I'm the son...
The Debreos? The mayor of Greyfell?
Yes. My path was pretty much paved the moment my parents found out that I was gifted. A royal mage took me under his wing, and I joined the university when I was only 15 years old, where I studied the 5 languages, history, diplomacy. Since I wasn't an exceptional mage, but performed quite well in other disciplines, my father suggested that I pursue a career in politics, as he had done. That I did.
You speak all of...
More or less, yes, though my Elven and Empyrean have gotten a little rusty.
28 winters and ambassador.
What about you? How did you join the military?
Well, my parents didn't come from much.
And now you're here. Either way, is there anything else I can assist you with?
What are you...
I wish I knew. Truth be told, in my experience, it's best if you don't think about these matters too much. Their causes, their implications. Also, I fully trust Her Majesty, and since she has put her...
I'm flattered. Has our dwarven ally...
Not yet, but we have received word that she passed the gates of Kings 2 days ago. In other words, she will arrive soon.
All right.
Good.
Your Majesty?
Rhaera Hellstone, rise.
Your Majesty, it's an honor. I'll keep it brief. High Hierophant Arrakis has enemies in Windholm too. The Blackstone Rebels, which I lead together with my brother Malik. We are planning a coup, and we're hoping for the Crown's support.
And just how did you and your brother get to lead a rebellion?
We both have our reasons. Suffice it to say that Arrakis spits on everything we hold dear. And also, we're not leaders. We're the faces of hundreds who refuse to—
Very noble of you.
Wraith Skadar. He is assisting us in another matter.
I see. Well, Wraith Skadar, I don't claim to be a saint.
If we doubted your intention—
Good to hear.
Wait. Blackstone Rebel?
From the uprising against King Rorik 15 years ago. Aye.
No, but one of the Circle Mages, Iskrim, his...
Many good men and women died. We chose this name in their honor.
So not all the dwarf—
Of course not. His ideology is a current that threatens to drag under everyone who doesn't as they should. Since this talk of Granite Sons is by far the— Pardon my—
Interesting. So instead of engaging—
Yes.
How do you know if—
We do not. But once—
Nobody wants another war. Look, General, I understand your reservations. But trust me, if it were up to me, I'd be on a ship to Zoo. I'm doing this because I have to. And I have no intention of staying once—
All right. What role—
Well, that's simple. Right now, we are many, but lack the coin to become a force to be reckoned with. We intend to change that by borrowing some money and high-quality weapons. If you help us see this through, we will use this money to build up an army strong enough to take care of Arrakis and reinstate the prince.
Also, do you think King Rorik's son is fit to lead Windwall? To my knowledge, his father didn't enjoy the best reputation, did he?
Right. Not to mention the fact that he murdered the original Blackstone rebels, whose name you borrowed.
That's true. But the prince is still a blank slate. It doesn't look like he takes after his father. And with the right guidance, we should be able to steer him in the right direction.
You know about our mission?
I was briefed. Yes.
Why would you risk the—
Dust and stones. You're looking for the fault in everything, aren't you? First of all, it's simply our end of the bargain. Secondly, if this God of Light is half as gruesome and dangerous as the rumors about that fight in the Hall of Justice say, only an idiot would sit in our hands while it—
How do you plan on getting us—
Way better.
Letter of passage? For Zverak Yor?
One of Eo's most renowned architects, whom we've taken hostage. Arrakis hired her to help with the construction—
What statue?
You don't know? Arrakis has ordered the construction of a giant statue of Nihalf, made of pure moon silver.
Huh. So that's the symbol that dwarf in the Windwall outskirts was talking about.
An unrelated question, but did you notice any cases of people disappearing in Windwall? Or its outskirts?
No. This is about the God of Light, right?
Yes.
I see. Well, no, nothing yet. Though now you mention it, there has been talk of strange dark elves patrolling. Frankly, at this point, Windhelm's biggest problem is Arrakis. And I hope it stays that way for now.
You kidnapped—
Aye, but don't worry. We simply took her somewhere where she won't mess up our plan. She's well cared for and will be released once the coup has been seen through.
A statue made of
Arrakis in a nutshell.
Arrakis wants an Empyrean architect to design the statue?
No. He sees it too. Which is why
That's convenient.
But I'm not Zverak Yor. How does this letter help us?
Says who? You spent years in Imperia, and you even have a slight accent. Windhelm folk aren't particularly— You take the letter, show it to the gate guards, and they'll let you pass. No questions asked. Then we meet up with my—
Excellent. General, make all the necessary preparations. Even if the mission succeeds, it will take the rebels a while to set—
Understood.
This way.
General, is there anything I can help you with?
I wish to talk to Her Majesty.
I'm afraid that won't be possible. Her Majesty—
So long.
Tiara's light, General.
Keep it up.
Yes. What do we have here?
General.
How come you don't have...
My accent? Oh, I lost it ages ago. When I moved to that remote...
What's your...
Why? Sorry, but I don't like these kind of conversations. I'm sure you're capable...
What's your...
Why? Sorry, but...
What's your...
Why?
Because I value your opinion.
Sorry.
I'd like to learn more about your...
Such as?
You said that you can...
Hard to describe. Though I think it's an ability every... Just imagine... the sea. The sound of the wave. It's similar with the tapestry of souls. Most people have the...
So what you're saying is...
Plural, but yes. To stay within the metaphor, when the I know that may sound a bit vague, but it's hard to explain to somebody who has never seen the tapestry.
Does seeing someone...
I wish it did. No. I can tell a person...
You mentioned...
That is correct.
What do we know about the
Not much, I'm afraid.
How come I haven't heard about them?
Probably because the other realities don't affect us. I mean, think about it. But how does this impact us as individuals? Yes, the scholarly aspect is exciting, but they extensively researched the matter for hundreds of years, and...
If the God of Light can enter other realities...
In theory, yes. In practice, however, I doubt that organisms such as ourselves would... We talked about this, but the Hibernians spent a lot of time trying to However, everybody... It's ironic if you think about it, isn't it? There's an infinite number of worlds right behind the veil, yet we're stuck on the other side of the looking.
Let me ask you something else. Could you tell me...
What is it with all the questions, General Erev? I don't mind, but I don't really see the point.
Because I'd like to get...
Is that so? Well, ask.
How is Dark Elven culture different from...
Just about it. Dark Elves value the collective over the individual. Good question. Slavery, sacrifice, demonic incantations. Calabroc's system may be brutal, but it works. Better than...
But at what cost?
Society always means compromise. The only reason it seems evil to you is because you come from a different culture that values different ideals.
Is there anything you miss?
I can't say. Ever since I... left.
How do you feel about...
But there's no point dwelling on the past. It is...
Let me ask you something else. What made you...
Long story. I don't want to talk.
What was your profession?
Intelligence.
What?
Right. You wouldn't know. Dark Elven children are taken from their birth parents at the age of 4 and are given a concoction. Then they are sent into the communes. Giant buildings where they live until these are their brothers and sisters. Whereas the Exalted Father and his Queen become their parents from the time
They wipe their memory?
No. And reaching out to your child while it's still in the communes is a punishable crime. You'd also be wasting your time, because once your child has been given the
Your son didn't grow up in a commune, though, did...
No. We lived in a village near the border where laws weren't that strict. Also, being influential...
Figures. The Exalted Father becomes their actual father?
Symbolic, but deeply imprinted into...
To what end?
To weed out the weak from the strong, and to determine which caste the child is most suitable for. Depends. Most of them just end up in endurance.
Strength, intelligence.
Yes. The entirety of which constitutes the...
And the parents are...
Well, they don't bake cakes and throw confetti to mark the occasion, but yes, and albeit at a cost, they work. The communes provide every child with the same chance. That's more than...
So they are raised and...
By the overseers, yes. Though they don't intervene too much, apart from training and teaching them. The idea...
Throw them into a pit and see who comes out on top.
Well said.
Interesting.
Correct.
What about people who...
They either choose or take on special roles. A boy who, for example, shows skill in magic and in battle might become a battle mate.
What about those without...
The ones that make it through the communes alive, they become endurance.
What castes are there?
6. Strength, intelligence, speech, wisdom, endurance.
What does the soul...
The leadership. The Exalted Father is a member of the Soul, as are most nobles, and, in other words, unless your parents are members of the Soul, chances are next to naught that you'll be raised in...
What's the purpose of the speech?
Politics, mostly. Or bureaucracy. Like Ambassador Jarrus here in Greykeep.
Endurance?
Yes. The workers, farmers, and craftsmen. They do the simplest, but often the hardest and most important jobs. Not the truly demanding ones, though. Those are reserved for the slaves.
What do members of the Wisdom do?
Preach. They devote their life to both Nor and the Exalted Father, and spread his ideas.
Strength is the army?
Army, city guard, and so on. Pretty much every job that requires muscle and knowing how to kill. Most Black Company mercenaries used to be members of the Strength before they changed professions.
Figures. What's the purpose of the intelligence? To study magic?
To gather knowledge and explore magic, yes. Did you ever marvel at all the constructs, demons, and creatures that make the Exalted Father's army such an impressive force? They wouldn't exist without the intelligence. Certainly, spending most of your life in dank laboratories may not be as glamorous as fighting for glory on the battlefield, doing nifty politics and attending conclaves, or holding masses in front of hundreds of lost souls. But if it weren't for the intelligence, the Exalted Father's empire wouldn't be what it is today. Not at all.
I can imagine. And your mission was to study the nature of life and death?
And the nature of reality, yes. I have to say, if there is one thing I miss about the time before my exilement, it was the Dark Elves' appreciation for magic and knowledge. Not even Kalea's universities can hold a candle to the sanctum of the intelligence in Karlabrock.
Well,
Sure.
Back in Lar, you said that you lost your family to the Bloodburn. Would you like to talk about it?
No. I'm sorry, but I don't see how my personal life is relevant to our mission. I am here because the God of Light is a threat to us all, and I want to see the matter dealt with as swiftly as possible.
Don't you feel easier around people you know?
Of course I do. However, I'm not here to feel easy, but to stop the God of Light from devouring this world.
Well, if you ever feel the need to talk about it, I'm here.
I don't think that will happen, but I appreciate the sentiment. If it's conversation you want, why don't we talk about your past instead? Judging by those nightmares you have, and according to the rumors, your waters also run deep.
Wait, how do you know about my nightmares?
Well, I'm a light sleeper myself. And it doesn't take a dreamweaver to connect those shouts that came from your tent just before we arrived in La, and a pair of bloodshot eyes to your ominous past.
If by my past you're talking about that incident in Imperia, I have to disappoint you. I don't remember it.
Oh, that's fine. I wasn't interested in the details anyway. I only care about the result. You made a tragic mistake, and other people paid the price for it. In the end, that's what it comes down to, isn't it?
I guess. What are you getting at?
I merely want your opinion on a question I haven't found an answer to. Say a person makes a terrible mistake. How can that person be sure he or she won't do it again if confronted with an identical situation?
There are no entirely identical situations.
Well, it was a hypothetical question, but fine. You don't have to answer. Frankly, I think most people are too quick to forgive themselves for their mistakes. It's almost as if they believe that their apologies and regret undo them altogether. They don't. I know it sounds dramatic, but if an innocent ever suffers under your actions, it leaves a stain on your soul. And that stain stays for the rest of your life, which is good, if you ask me. Some sins don't deserve forgiveness, and some sinners don't deserve absolution.
You're right. People are too quick to forgive themselves.
So you agree? That's a surprise. All that being said, I do approve of the Queen's decision to make you General of the Wolf Guard. I even see why she did it. It's better to have someone who knows their demons lead us than someone who doesn't. Now let's get back to the task at hand, shall we?
Huh.
General.
Interesting. Did you hear back from the Black Company's leader?
Not yet, but that doesn't surprise me. The man likes to take his time. I suggest we deal with the other.
Did you hear back from the
Not yet, but that doesn't surprise me. Sure.
Atop the mammoth stronghold of Greykeep,